Hello, 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 my loves. How y'all doing? Happy New Year. So there's no need to worry here. I'm on high ground, Margaret. So that's mostly like up north and yeah, mostly up north and in the middle of the state. How you doing, everybody? Happy, 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 joy, New Year. I gotta wipe my glasses off so I can see you. Okay. So today we're just going to be kind of concentrating on all signs because that's why I did it on this channel. And I've got New Year's messages for everybody. If you feel like you're in the void right now, you are. So just hang out. It's all going to go into overdrive after this full moon. Yeah, this full moon's going to be something else. It's Cancer, so lots of people are going to be emotional, very emotional. Because Cancer represents that sign, you know. We're getting ready. It's getting ready to be go time. So enjoy the void for the moment because that's, it's like the in-breath before the exhale. How you doing, babies? How you doing? Cupcake. What I got? I hope everybody had a good Christmas and a good New Year's, as well as to be expected for everything that's going on in the world. I've been trying to stay away from media personally, trying to stay balanced, grounded. It has been raining here for like 5 days, so kind of over that. All right. We're going to go through all signs today. Messages for all signs today. And, does anybody watch Tyler's Tarot? He's a legend in his own mind. He is hysterical, but I can only take so much of him before I gotta go. He's like, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? That's his thing, We're starting out with the Eight of Swords, the King of Swords. Feeling a little stuck in the house. Got a little claustrophobia going on. Most of you probably. Especially if you're in any area where it's raining. Feral wolf dog. I like that one. Trip. It is a wolf moon for my Pisces out there. Oh, you're welcome, Trip. I enjoy giving them. I'm going to try to keep everything on a positive swing Lord knows there's enough of negativity going around out there. So I actually do give a shit. Lisa, do I have you down? No, I don't. Scorpio, my baby dragon. Smitty asked why I call you dragons, and I just think of Scorpios as like a baby dragon. I mean, think about it. You know, if they could breathe fire, they probably would, but you know, just the way that they're shaped, I think of them as dragons. Pisces, we ride the dragons. I'm going to go through all 12 signs, and then I will try to get as many of you in as possible. Donations are appreciated. All right. So we're going to start with Aries. Aries. Check your charts. You may have your moon in Aries, so this may apply. Three of Swords, the Fool. Somebody's being very foolish right now. Five of Wands and the Ten of Swords. Okay, so with you, Aries, I feel like somebody's not sorry. Or they're healing a broken heart after a betrayal and a lot of competition. Taurus. Taurus. Ooh, Taurus. You came out in your own reading, another Three of Swords. But this one came out upright. Something about a contract and money. Very painful. But as I say, it may have broke your heart, but it fixed your vision. Whatever that means. Okay. Let me add a few more of you to this list. These are born free. Young Hellion. Andrea. Da. Thank you. Like I said, check your charts. You may have these other signs in your chart as your moon or rising or Venus sign, and that it definitely goes towards you. Gemini. Gemini. Waiting on something that's fair so you can move on to calmer waters. The Hanged Man, the Six of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. So basically, I thought the Hanged Man was a 6, but 66 could be relevant for my Geminis. You don't know how you sent that sticker? Well, thank you. I appreciate it. You don't know how you sent it? Did you hit you might have hit well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It works. It worked, whatever you did. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, we're on Cancer. New moon in Cancer, or full moon in Cancer tomorrow. So let's see what we got for Cancer. Cancer. Oh. So we got the Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. Feeling a little stuck with the family, maybe a little claustrophobic. Thank you, David. I appreciate it, baby. So I do feel like this, because it's the Ten of Cups. I feel like Cancers, you are just ready to kick somebody out of your house. like enough with the family already. I'm stuck. I need to get out. Which, I get it. I get it. All right, Leo. Oh, the choice of the sticker. I don't know if they give it. Do they give you a choice? I don't know if they did or not. I don't use that feature much. When I super chat somebody, I hit the dollar sign and I just super chat them. What is it with the Eight of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, everybody? Okay, so Leo, you might be stuck with Cancer here. Eight of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and the Judgment card. I feel like maybe Cancer and Leo are in the same boat here with their families, like being stuck in the house with the family. They want to get out. Give it a couple days. Everything will settle down. From France, it doesn't work just doing it. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I'm glad you told me. Oh, yeah? Cool. Yeah, and Liverpool is you're probably already looking at it. I'll be out there tonight. When it's time for me to do videos. I get up in the middle of the night and do videos. I get my best answers between 2 and 5 in the morning. So that's when I work. Plus, I take care of somebody during the day, so it's more convenient to work at night. What are we on? Virgo. Six of Cups, Six of Pentacles, another 66. Somebody's going to make an offer from the past. Or this is a past life that you have to be fair to. Whatever way this comes out for you. But I feel like there's some kind of, what do I want to call it? Sharing in the wealth for Virgos. Something that they put in the work in the past. What do we got next? Libra. Yeah, it's what, 5 o'clock over there? Yeah, it's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon here. Aww. We have Libra, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Cups, and Strength. Strength over your destiny. Strength over love. I see new love coming for you if you're not already hitched. Scorpio. My Scorpios, you are next. Look at that. 9 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, and the King of Cups, which represents you, Scorpio, and your energy. So I see you coming into some wealth, but I feel like you earned it. Like you did something all by yourself and you earned something here. Your independence, whether that be with or without someone. So, congratulations. Next, we have Sagittarius. Sagittarius, my globetrotters. Let's see what's going on for Sagittarius this year. The beginning of the new year, 2026, year of the fire horse. Born free as the wind blows. Yeah, I think we're all going to be in a good light. So Sagittarius got betrayed, walked away, moving on to calmer waters, and taking your power back. So whatever you walked away from, whatever betrayal you walked away from, Saggies, it was the best thing for you. Now you can be the leader in your own life. Your moon is in Cancer. Oh yeah, you're going to be feeling this one. You're going to be like probably crying out of nowhere. But it'll be tears of happiness. All right. So keep that in mind. All right. Next we have Capricorn. Capricorn. Yep. As free as the wind blows, as free as the grass grows. Oh yeah. Well, you're not the only one. I have a lot of people from England here and the UK. This is some of the best people. Some of the best people. All right, Capricorn. Legal contract coming in. No more waiting. So, whatever you were waiting on, Capricorn, moon, sun, rising, whatever, it's here. You no longer have to wait. The judge has ruled in your favor. Then we have Aquarius. Aquarius. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. La 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 la. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Aquarius, you just went everywhere. That's just like an Aquarius, though. Some of my best friends are Aquariuses. All right. So we have Leo energy here with possibly 2 offers of love. If you're not already in a relationship. If not, this is an apology for spying on you. 2 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, the past, the swing. Somebody's got the hots for you, Aquarius. Somebody got the swing and the blang blang. Tanya was asking me how to spell that because of the way I say it. I said that's SCHWANG. Swang. And the blang, B-L-A-N-G. We had a good time for this weekend. We really did. Went out to dinner and then we went to the club. And she started hurting her. She's hurt her neck when she was on a cruise like last year sometime in the summer. She ain't been right since. So she's been having a lot of problems with her neck. She says she's still in pain even from Wednesday. Mm-hmm. All right, and for you, my Pisces darlings. Yes, 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 yes. The Ten of Pentacles. It's all year to get rich, guys. I'm just gonna say that. Pisces, we getting rich this year. It is just how it's gonna happen. Period. So, whatever niche or whatever you're looking for this year, find it, because it's time to get rich. It's time to take that leap of faith, figure out what you're going to invest in, and go for it. Go for it. There's 10 pentacles here at risk. So don't be shy. We don't like to express ourselves a lot, but I'll tell you, our authenticity speaks for itself. So all you got to do is be yourself, Pisces. Even if people say, "Oh, you're a airhead, you're this, you're that," oh, we don't care. That's the difference. We don't care. We really don't. We don't care what you think of us. We just won't go around you. 6 of Wands, we win. We win. But you know what's, watch it over. I'm going to leave this up, so. Exactly, blessed. Exactly. Obviously, he gives a shit. But he always pretends he doesn't. Oh, I love Tyler. Don't get me wrong. I love him. I think he's great. I love all tarot readers, but I have more respect, I guess, for those that that show their face, that aren't afraid to show their face. And Tyler definitely ain't afraid to show his face. So I when I understand that the bullying gets out of control, which is why I set my comments to subscribers and members only. Because the bullying's ridiculous and it's so childish. I don't understand where anybody's coming from with that stuff. Because I would never say, things like that to people, or be mean to people on purpose. If anything, I try to help them out and try to help them with a solution to their problem as opposed to making more problems for them. So I'll never get that. And yeah, it's the fakes. I don't know if you call them fake, but I just call them people who are looking for drama, they're always looking for the negative, and they're always looking for the drama, and they're always looking for and no hope of giving you any advice on how to come out of it. Just take it, those kind of readers I don't recommend, because those will be the exact kind of readers, if you get a personal reading from, is going to tell you anything you want to hear just to get that almighty dollar. Now with me, most likely you're going to hear what you don't want to hear, because I'm going to tell you the truth. What I see, and I'm not going to sugarcoat. I don't sugarcoat a turd. I just don't. To me, that You know, I took ethics in college when I became a paralegal, and it stuck. So my ethics keep me from being that way. You know, I want to give you an answer. I want to give you, and that's what I look for in my cards is answers to the questions and advice that will help you wiggle your way out of it if possible, or get you in a state of mind where you can ground yourself and handle it as opposed to freaking out. Because I'll tell you what, my biggest problems in my whole life came from me freaking out. Anything that I freaked out about was when it got worse. So my lesson learned in this life is to stay balanced no matter what. you know Take a deep breath and just go, okay, let's handle this way. And if it works, it works. If it don't, we'll try something else. But instead of freaking out, instead of losing your mind over something that really, doesn't deserve your attention, the best thing for you to do is try to just stay balanced. Because everything's got a darkness side to it. Everything's got a lightness side to it. If we didn't have one, we wouldn't have the other. So you got to have both. And, you know, ain't none of us perfect. We all got our issues. Um, but we do the best we can with what we have to work with, and that's all you can do. And that's what I say to a lot of people. I I don't have the best of everything, but I make the best of everything I have. And that's what you got to do through this energy, especially since you can't tell what's real and what's not. I mean, it's getting worse and worse and worse with the AI. You can't tell if somebody is that real somebody because there's so much AI enhanced and generated, content that you can't even tell what's what anymore. So they have to be a hell of a mimic to be able to copy me, because I just come off with some off the wall shit all the time, and I don't even know it's coming. let alone AI programming myself. I don't even know what's coming. Sometimes the shit just comes out my mouth, and I just don't even know what I'm saying. It just goes, and I go, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't have said that. And then later on, I giggle at myself and go, oh, yeah, well, maybe I should have said that. God got the tongue. So, anybody want to discuss anything? Anybody want to ask a question? Don't ask questions about tarot. I will pull cards. I'll go down the list and get as many as I can. This is your Happy New Year messages. So you got to stick around to get a reading. Divine Union. You just ask the question. Everybody gonna find out that's all bullshit. All right? The divine union is within oneself. All right? Your divine masculine, divine feminine is one and the same. It is, you are the protector and the nurturer in your own life. And you are a leader, which you lead by example. It is not another person. It is not something outside of you. And people need to understand that. If they don't want to understand that and they want to believe that, that they're missing a half of themselves, then that is what they believe. I can't change that. But you're not missing half of yourself. You're finding it. And then once you find both halves of yourself, you no longer need union to make you feel whole. Does it say that you don't want a relationship? Well, no. I mean, if you're single, no, it doesn't mean that you don't want a relationship. It just means that you found peace within yourself. And that's balance. That's the temperance card. The combination of the masculine and feminine. And all this competition over divine, union with the other person. And, like I said, if you only feel like half a person, then there's your problem right there. You're not a half a person, you're a whole person. Can I read the energy on what we will see this year? Yes, I can. Now, mind you, my predictions are not set in stone. So, all I can tell you is that there is going to be a lot of muck, a lot of false flags, things that are going to try to make you scared, fearful. So you'll sign up for the wrong team. So don't sign up for the wrong team. Okay, so creativity is the theme for this year. So dig deep, as deep as you can. You have all the tools on you to manifest the creative spark within you. So find something that trips your trigger and follow it. Because that's how you lead by example. Instead of following the crowd and being another this or that and the other, follow your own light. What lights you up? What makes you happy? Because I tell you, you follow the crowd, you're going to become one of those AI humans. Because that's easier. That's easier. It's easier to follow along and not fight the tide than it is to fight the tide. And sometimes when you fight the tide, you drown. But you know who you are. Sweetheart, I'm not going to answer any personal questions today. But from what just popped out, your confusion is well warranted. And I don't know if somebody betrayed you or not, but they're definitely making you juggle your money, whatever that means. So that could be somebody who's maybe taking your money and not paying rent. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Because it was a home, 2 of swords. And what was the third one? I don't remember. It's okay, Ann. We're just, this, like I said, this is just New Year's Eve message, New Year's messages. We're going to get kind of the energy of what's going to happen this year. Throughout the year, the distraction is going to be real. Okay? So my suggestion to all of you would be not to get distracted, to take time away. And this is what I've been doing lately. To take time away from the computer, your phone. I put them away. When I go to bed at night, I put them away. They don't sleep in my room. They're not anywhere near me. And you've got to start detoxing from the signal, if you know what I mean. There's a brand new passionate beginning for you if you're willing to receive it as the empress energy. Make time for hobbies and things that you've always wanted to do but didn't find the time, because there's going to be a lot, I mean, even if you ain't got any money, you can go for a walk, walk in nature, or go buy some food and have a nice meal. Cook yourself a nice meal. Ground yourself. Get away from all the internet and the Wi-Fi signals, because what they're gonna do is, and I say they because I don't know who they are. I'm lying, but is they want to scare you into submission. Submission of what? Your autonomy, your independence, your free thinking. So, and they will do it by any means possible. You will also see things that have always been there this year, going into next year. They've always been there. They've just been cloaked, if you know what I mean. Oh, wiggling your toes in the sand sounds good. It's just raining. They can't do what? They can't do what, honey? They can and they will. Desperation has set in. Oh, get to you? Well, they will get to people around you. They will get to your family, your friends, and they will try to drag you with them. But you got to understand that is what your autonomy is about, is being able to navigate. You love them. You can't help but love people that like in your family and people that you're attached to. You can't help it, but you can't save them from their karma either. So you have to understand that they will have to face their own demons, and they're going to have to heal those demons on their own, just like each one of you has had to do. I'm just, my heart is so open, and I'm so loving, and I care about everybody. And I wish that it was possible for me to heal the world. I really do. But I can't. I've got to preserve me too, and that's that's the tough part, is not losing yourself trying to help others. Sweetheart, if you knew my story from day one till now, you would wonder how I could be who I am. I think they counted me out to hate people a long time ago. And at one time, I can say that I very much disliked people because I was always getting hurt by everybody, because I'm a sucker. I guarantee you, I'm one of the biggest suckers on the planet, because I'll give everybody the benefit of the doubt. And they stab me over and over and over again. And, it's just like with my husband. Everybody says, how did you just walk away from that and, not taken to the cleaners? Well, because I would have had to look at him for the rest of my life. No, thank you. I wanted away. I had to find me again. I got lost in the sauce so bad in that marriage that, the last 3 years I just stuck around because I was used to, you get used to that millionaire lifestyle, and I stuck around for those last few years just because I was used to that lifestyle. But I had completely lost myself. And when I decided enough was enough, and I just wanted to go and care about the money anymore. And you can't buy that 10 of cups. You just can't. That is total wish fulfillment. That is feeling good about you, who you are, no matter what. No matter what you got, no matter who, it doesn't matter what kind of title you have if you don't like yourself. If you can't look at yourself every day in the mirror and say, I'm proud of you, then there's no point. So, well, it's just be the love. Don't even worry about getting the love. Just be the love. My story is long and hard, and I took the hard way around because I didn't want to put up with people's shit. But, abused child, neglected child, I went through it all, guys. And it's not even, I got dark spots too. I'm not perfect. I try to be the example. Because trust me, I'm guessing, as my father was in the secret society, he sacrificed me as a child, and I had a really horrible life because of that. But they counted on me hating people. You counted on me becoming bitter and nasty to the world. But I didn't. I'm still soft. My heart's still open. And I still love everybody equally, even if they hate me. I wish them well. Doesn't mean I got to talk to them. Doesn't mean I got to interact with them. It just means that, yeah, you got problems. And I'm not going to make it my problem. Just like that song I wrote, and I put, if y'all ever haven't heard it yet, I have a little song that I made up. It's on my videos on my landing page. It's called Your Problem. It's a country rap song, white people style. Said that you fell down, wanted me to come around. I said, that's not my problem. Can't stand your life because you're always in strife. But again, that's not my problem. Well, see, the reason why I concentrate on Scorpios and Pisces is because it's the 8th house and the 12th house of transformation, pain, death, rebirth, hidden enemies, secrets, spirituality. I mean, all of those, you got to put those all together, and you get me. That's my interest and my forte. I like the fact that, you can die a million times in one lifetime, but still come out shiny and new, and that's what we're doing, baby. We're just so full of love. Look at that Cancer energy. This is coming in swift, guys. All the love in the world to all you all this year. And may the chariot pick you up in your Rolls Royce or your Mercedes Benz and take you to the nicest restaurants and do the nicest things for yourself. If somebody can't do it for you, go do it for yourself. That's what I do. I stopped the dating thing because I'm not good at that online shit. If I don't meet somebody in real life, which everybody is so this is society. You go on a date, and your date's doing this the whole time. Nah. I'll pass. And if you ain't got nothing to talk about, well, maybe it's time to end the date. If y'all got nothing in common, maybe it's time you go your separate ways. So don't settle for less just because you don't want to be alone. Sometimes being alone has a lot of perks. For one, you don't have to listen to somebody bitch. For two, you can take that minute to center yourself and not have any interruptions. Unless you got children, of course, then you always got interruptions. I had children once. They big people now. Now I got 9 grandbabies. I like being alone too, Mary, but it can get lonely sometimes. Then I just grab a paintbrush. Yeah, well, it's become a playground for predators now, global, and that's just not my thing. I'm not going to put myself in that kind of position where I got to fight somebody to get away. No. Mm-mm. I've done it. I went on 2 dates like that. One bitched the whole time through dinner. The other one lied about their age, turned out to be a 24-year-old guy, and I had to peel him off. It was really bad. I mean, it was bad. I mean, not that he was a bad looking guy or anything like that. I mean, he was really cute. But the problem was I am not 22 years old anymore, and I don't that isn't my thing. Besides, I don't like to just jump into something like that, and I'm not looking for a hot time in the summer tonight. I'm looking for a partner. I'm looking for somebody. If I'm gonna be with somebody, I want somebody to be same as me, on my level, and in the same place I'm at. And if that don't take the cake, I don't know what does, because there really isn't anybody out there like me. And the ones that are don't interest me much. I have to be attracted. If I can't kiss you, it ain't happening. I'm normal, I'm normal. Yeah, well, I got a garden too, Mary. I just started growing. So Sagittarius season kicked it off with our destinies to our 4 of Wands, and that's the truth, leading to another Sagittarius card, which is the 10 of Pentacles. Balance is perfection. Balance is where you find your fortune. These are for this year. So don't be confused about love. Like I said, can't buy me love, because the devil's going to offer you anything. But this is also Saturnian energy, so keep that in mind. If you worked for it, if you put in the work for it, then it's yours. It's yours already. You don't have to fight for it. So we got the devil's feeling a little left out in the cold. Poor Tang Tang. A poor Tang. And they're shocked because you're not that person that they thought you were going to be, that cold, calculating bitch that never likes anybody because she's been stomped on, drugged through the mud, and she just got tired and finally let go of the rope. Okay. So we got messages coming in. You are going to be hearing some stuff. Like I said, don't believe everything you see, because there's so much AI out there that's trying to trigger you every 5 minutes. That's why I suggested that y'all get off the stuff and try to enjoy your life as best as you can. Just enjoy your life, because the more you listen, the more you win. And out of what's the percentage that you're right on your intuition? What is the general consensus? And I've seen this on Steve Harvey, Family Feud. What is the general percentage that your intuition is right? It's not zero. It's way higher. Your gut feeling. What on how many occasions have you been right? 100 for you? 80%. You're usually, if something feels off, 80%, you're right. All right. If it feels good, looks good, most likely anything that's hidden will reveal itself. And I'm feeling like we're gonna have a couple of months of this kind of energy. Okay, we're gonna have a couple months of this kind of energy, January and February. But by mid-February, things will start calming down. And then once this calms down, the fighting, the bickering, karmic relationships, karmic situationships, once that calms down, you're going to start hanging on to your stuff and blocking out anything that don't serve you anymore. It's not selfish, it's self-preservation. Okay? Bad juju. Yeah, exactly. They really are. There is a weight which is bumming some people out. Okay? But understand that there's still 2 cups standing, even if you are bummed about the present situation, because hope is something that we thrive on, and it's something that nothing can take away from us. Nothing. Not the worst scenarios in the world. You hope I'm not single? No, I'm single, honey. I'm very single. I've been very single since 2011. And unless I meet the one all be all, I'll probably stay that way until I'm old and wrinkly, and I'm perfectly happy that way. For all the crap that I put up with in relationships, having 2 kids, having to raise them by myself, and the whole nine. Yeah, no thanks. I'll do my own laundry. I'll do my own thing. I'll do my own thing. Period. Before I will put up with somebody else's nonsense. Now, if they can meet me at the same level, that's a different story. And that doesn't mean money. It doesn't mean that. It means mentally, I'm all for taking care of each other. I'm not a selfish person. And in fact, I'm an overgiver, just like a lot of Pisces. So I want that same in return, and like I said, You have to be attracted to. I have to be attracted. If I'm not attracted, then I can't even kiss you. It's just not going to happen. So that's part of life, you know. And yeah, it doesn't have to be all about looks, but it has to. In fact, my girlfriend says I got the weirdest taste in guys because I like the dorky Asian guys with glasses and you'd think I'd go for the studly, type. Yeah, no, I'm almost the exact opposite. I like dorks. My husband was a dork. Just I like smart people, and if they're attractive, well, that is like a bonus. And that's it. A best friend, somebody you can count on, somebody who's there for you, and somebody you can giggle and be goofy with. I just, I don't want much, just $10 million. I don't want for much. I got the check already written in my wallet. I just got to cash it. I just want $10 million so I can retire. I'd still do this, though, even if I was retired. Smart geeks with authenticity. And like I said, and they have to be attractive. I mean, I like the attractive Asian men, mostly Korean, because they come taller than a lot of Asian men. They come in 6-foot packages. I like that. Smart geeks with authenticity. Happy New Year, my loves. Happy New Year. We will make the right choices this year. All of us will. We'll no longer get caught up in the okey doke. No more okey doke for us. I'm 77 going on 12. I hear you. I hear you. Okay. My driver is on the way. Oh, yeah. I ordered groceries. Because it's raining out and I don't feel like going nowhere and I had to have a live today. So I'm going to have to get my groceries here shortly. Happy New Year, Georgiana. Mad Catrit Queen. I like that. Yes, it has been quite the journey. But I have happy tears all the time now. It's like everything makes me emotional right now. I think it's the moon. The moon makes me emotional. So I'm crying at the stupidest shit right now. Movies. Watching movies. I figured out what the name of that movie was that I watched. It made me cry. And it was a beautiful story too. It's not like the norm. It's called A Winter's Tale. It's got that hottie in it. What's his name? Colin Farrell. Yeah. Isn't that his name? I think that's his name. The Irish guy. And he falls in love with somebody. It's just a good story. And then at the end of the movie, it does a summarization of how maybe nobody's special. Maybe we're all special. And I really loved the summarization of that movie. And I cried and I cried. But he ended up saving the little girl in the end. So that was really good. Lived for over 100 years because he fell so in love with somebody he couldn't save. And he lost his memory. It was really, really a good movie. Check it out. But you gotta stay to the end because that's when it like that whole summarization is like Like we all become stars when we pass away, and we all go up and we become a star, which is memory. And Deer Hunter got you. Oh my God. That's a horrible movie, but I mean, to each his own. That's a very, very violent movie. Very violent movie. I've lost my taste for those movies now. That and any kind of really like dark music or anything like that. I used to be goth. I used to listen to all that stuff. I used to listen to all kinds of dark music and watch all kinds of horror movies. Well, I was raised on them. My grandmother was a horror movie freak, so she would make us stay up on the weekends and watch them with her all night. Like Halloween and Chainsaw Massacre and all those really, really dark movies. But I can't stand to watch them anymore. It's not that I can't stand. I just don't. Doesn't do anything for me anymore. It's just like that was yesterday. You got anything new? Need new stuff, magical stuff. Want to watch magical stuff. Speaking of magic, I'm gonna pull y'all a dragon card for the day, since I got to get my groceries here in a little bit. And that'll be it for today. I may have another live stream next Saturday, so keep your eyes peeled because I always announce it before I have one. And we're gonna go over a few things that maybe may not be happening over the next month. I don't think there's gonna be a whole lot. I think there's just gonna be a lot of people waking up to the bullshit, if you know what I mean. And you're gonna see a lot less more AI and a lot less authenticity. So keep that in mind. Keep your confidence up. And like I said, you got a creative project, get on it. This is your year. Make it happen. I got Asclepius for our dragon for today. Let's see what it says. Come on, light. I know you want to come on. There it is. No. There it is. All right. Here it is. It's kind of a rainbow colored dragon there. Oh, I know. I know what's good. I know what time of day it is. All right. It is your journey and your journey alone. Asclepius was the ancient Greek god of medicine, the son of Apollo. Upon meeting him for the first time, his opening words were, "Your modern image of the Caduceus is incorrect." He was a healer of great repute in Greek mythology. And this dragon, in particular, reminds us that inside us, too, reside great healers. His particular affinity lies with the practitioners who are healing plants, herbalism, homeopathy, and essential oil and flower essences. Add to this the rather shamanic energy and his affinity with snakes, and he is a powerful ally. Asclepius is the dragon of the healer and the shaman. His wisdom is boundless. If he has flown into your reading today, know that you have his abundant knowledge at your side. Continuing with his practical help for your physical life. His practical help for your physical life. He asks if you need the support of a professional with knowledge of healing plants, or is it time for you to undertake training in one of the areas mentioned above, or indeed shamanism. Alongside his ability to support those working with plant energies, he is a powerful ally when we are ready for the next phase of our transformational journey of life. His presence is in your cards today to remind you that together you create the immense combination of transmutation and transformation. Deep within, you know you can and will succeed. He had this to say: "You are on the cusp of transformation, so allow me to guide you forward along the winding road. Remember, hold on to what you know to be true, for it is your journey and yours alone. Life never stands still, it is forever changing and evolving. Together, we can transmute that which binds you, accepting that your journey on earth is about life, death, and rebirth as you transform and grow personally and spiritually." I mean, that kind of says it all. Have confidence in what you know to be true, my healers. You are out here to help transform and change this world. Let's do this. We're here. And this will be the beginning of something very wonderful and very beautiful. And we can make it happen together. I promise you that. All you got to do is keep that love light on and that heart open, even if it hurts. I mean, like I said, if I told you my life story, you'd be like, how did you even survive? Because I never stopped loving, never stopped caring. That's how I survived. And when I had nobody else to talk to, I always had God. So it's up to you. It really is. I thank you guys for coming today. And I will see you maybe next Saturday for another live stream. And yeah, it's going to be a great year, no matter what. We're going to kick some ass. Literally. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow for new videos. Until then, you stay safe. Take care. Stay in from out the weather if you got weather. But definitely find your sacred space away from all the hustle and bustle. And don't believe everything you see. Know what's in your heart to be true, and you can't lose. All right? Mwah. My Dragon Shark out. Take care. Bye for now.